in Google Finance to get real-time stock information. So let's talk about the top 10 winners from yesterday, which was not today. We're talking about yesterday. We're talking about Tuesday, April 14th, but it's going to give you some information that you might be able to act on here on Wednesday, the 15th. So what we have is we have ticker symbols, we have company names, we have sectors, we have a nice little trend chart from the last 90 days that's automatically calculated here in Google Sheets. Really great formula, the Google Finance formula that does this. So I have something here called Ken's buy price. If I like the stock or have purchased the stock, I will put the buy price that I put in there at in the day I reviewed it. I have a bunch of notes over to the right that will show you information about all these stocks and what I did and why. So let's talk about the biggest winner on the day. It's Neuro. It's Neurometrics Inc. It's a healthcare equipment company. Well, you'd think a lot of those companies are in high demand right now. I mean, we're living in a different world. Things are really changing. It's becoming the social distancing culture of the future. This is a stock that had not done well over the last 90 days, but is picking up. I don't like it. I don't trust it, even though, I mean, it's only got a market cap of 4 million. There just isn't enough there. And I don't know enough about it. It looks like it'd be a fast mover, 32 million shares. I mean, look at all the buying. Is that right? 32 million in volume on 1.4 outstanding shares. That's a lot of crazy buying. It looks like a weird day. So I'm just going to say I don't know enough about that, so I'm not really interested. Microvision, information technology equipment. Only 32-cent stock. It was a big mover of the day, 44.68%. It moved up today. But there really isn't much there. You can see it's dropped off tremendously. I didn't see really anything there to say that this stock was worth picking up. My notes over to the right. Oh yeah, it may go unlisted. It's also lost its credentials or something to be listed on NASDAQ. So that's another reason you want to stay away from it. Now, here's the first stock in where I actually decided to make a purchase, or at least put in an order to make a purchase for tomorrow. And that is RNet, RigNet, energy equipment and services. Now, normally you'd say in the energy industry is not having a good time of it right now. Oil prices are at not really historic lows, but you can't really drown in oil because the oil level is so low right now. And that includes the price. So normally you'd think stay away from energy. Well, this company is in more the communication realm and making secure communications. And in the COVID-19 post-apocalyptic world that we're living in, secure communications by teleconferencing and something is something that a lot of us are going to need to do, and also want to set up places where we go somewhere and it's secure. Like if you're going to end up administering these systems all over the world in key places, the world's changing. Now, this stock has not had a good run of it throughout the year. However, I looked at the balance sheet. I looked at what they did. They just had a new government contract. They secured a contract, a GSA contract for, I believe it's a multiple year award. I know those things are worth some money. This company's only got a $32 million market cap. They do have a good amount of debt, but I see them as a company that look like they're hiring in different countries. They've got a lot going on. That at $1.60 a share, I can understand why they went up 38.79%, because people realize that they may be getting drawn down because they're listed as energy sector, but they really do communication work, which that can be big right now. So I like that, and I picked up some shares. So there's your RNet. That's my advice for something that moved up on Tuesday that I'm still picking up on Wednesday. Let's talk about the rest on the top 10 here. We're going to try to do all this under 10 minutes. We're not going to get there, though. Diana Shipping, Industrials Marine. I don't like the industry. I said no. I said, yeah, holding shipping vessels and stuff right now is really dangerous with these breakouts on ships of the virus. Oh, yeah, GameStop. GameStop is the next one. It's only at $5.95 a share right now. It went up 25% because one of their biggest holders, or a guy who was in the movie The Big Short or something, bought a ton of it. I don't buy it. This company is going down. They remind me of Blockbuster right now, because people, including kids, like your parents are not taking the kids to the GameStop to pick up a video game. Kids ordering the video game online. They're ordering the game system online. There is no need to go anywhere. There's no desire to go anywhere because you're going to pick up a virus, come home and kill grandma. So I don't understand why the stock's going up. I'm staying away from it. Don't want any part of it. Here's some company from Brazil that I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I said, stay away from that. Golar LNG Partners Energy. Oh, here, energy, oil, gas, consumable fuels. I said, stay away. The sector's bad. There's nothing there. Westport Innovations, Industrials Machinery. I couldn't find any reason to pick up that stock. I don't like the sector as a mess. Sector's a mess. I'm not giving a real broad reason. I mean, these things can fluctuate when they're really low down here, and they've been getting beat down over the last 90 days. You can see. Eterna Zetaris Healthcare Biotech. I looked at this. I think they're a Canadian biotech. I didn't see anything I really loved right now because they're not, the current virus focused, which is really where I want to put my money and my time researching right now. They're more oncology work, Canadian firm, something, something. I didn't see anything there, so I stayed away from that. Regis Corporation, consumer discretionary. Okay, now this is interesting. They're getting beat down. Regis, you know what they own? I think it's salons, right? I said short them. I think they're a salon owning company, and I don't think people are going to go get haircuts for a while because haircuts are a way where you're close to somebody and breathing on them a lot. I think that's a way you transmit the virus, and I would stay away from this. I don't see these places opening up and staying open because just like healthcare workers and public transportation drivers, haircutters, hairdressers are going to come down and get sick. They're touching hair. They're touching. I mean, that's a rough thing to do to get a haircut. Somebody with their fingers touching your hair all the time and breathing around you. Not good. Not good right now. I feel like we're going to be on quarantine off and on until like August, till we get an antibody cure or whatever. So don't like that. So those are the two biggest winners. Let's talk about the 10 smallest losers? No, they're the biggest losers. Let's go A to Z on this percent change. If you put money in these stocks, you got screwed. Well, Town Sports International, they own a bunch of gyms and stuff, like workout places. They are screwed for the same reason I was giving you about hairdressers. You do not want to go sharing bodily fluids in a pool, on a workout bike. You don't want to be riding the what is that? The elliptical and getting elliptically with COVID-19. That is not what you want to pick up. You can't possibly clean all this stuff. People are freaked out right now, and it's going to stay that way for a while. So I said it is hopeless due to the virus, and I mean it. Now, BioClinica. This has a number here. That's because yesterday they were one of the biggest gainers, and today they're one of the biggest losers. They announced that they are doing COVID-19 testing, and then I believe what I just saw is something about a buyout offer or something. I don't know what the heck's going on here in this drop, but it looks like it's settling around like 46 or 43 cents a share or something. I don't know. When these things, with all this crazy volume and stuff, look at the volume today. Same thing yesterday. It was insanity. Uh, Only $50 million market. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if the prices could change. I don't know if they're getting bought out. I have no idea what the heck's going on. So, yeah, I don't know. Pacific Drilling, hate the sector, hate it, hate. Get away, done. Bell Fuse, there are no assets here. They got a ton of debt, just materials of like telephone stuff, communication. I didn't see anything really good in there. Stay away from that. And then Industrial Machinery, they were on the biggest winners list yesterday, and now on their number 5 on the loser list today. Not surprised, because the note I had from yesterday was they failed in 2019. Why should it get better? Look at my note. My note that was on the 13th, right? That was on Monday. I said, what the heck's going on here? And I was right. They take a big dip today. Let's see, nothing. Sectors of mass. Too much debt is what I said for the Bell Fuse. Yeah, too much debt. Gulfport Energy. Hate the sector. There's nothing going on in the oil sector right now. They're fighting prices. That seems to be going to be going on for a while with the drop in demand because we're all locked up in our homes. Unico Merriman Financials Insurance. This company offered insurance against the COVID losses for stores or something. I can't believe they're offering that. It seems like if the lockdown goes on forever, they're going to make a super bad call on that and lose money. And that's why I think they're one of the biggest losers today. People's like, these businesses could be shut down for months and you're going to offer them reimbursement insurance or something along those lines. Seems very, very risky for that company, and that's why I think they're going down. Chesapeake Energy, I keep hearing that name. I hate the sector. We're not even going to go over it. Oh yeah, they're doing a 1 to 200 reverse stock split is what they're doing. They're going to try to knock down their whatever their 1.9 billion shares to, I guess, 10 million shares by doing a reverse 1 to 200 to try to make it look like the company isn't worthless. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Rosetta Resources, more energy, more bad sector. I don't think I saw anything there. And Relive International, personal products. What is that? Hopeless Dude. Oh, maybe this is the company that has the salons. Sorry, it wasn't the other one that has the salons, I think. What does the other one have? I can't remember who the 10 was on list on the other way. Let's figure that out. It was Regis. Diversified Consumer Services. I said short of why. I can't remember why I said short of. Well, for whatever reason, I said short them. I think they owned a bunch of buildings of some sort that were not going to be. I don't know. Don't listen to me about Regis, but apparently I said short them, so don't buy them, even though they were one of the biggest winners on Tuesday. So as for Wednesday, what do? I got some RigNet because companies that have government contracts that do secured telecommunications work and really have been doing it for years and are hiring all over the world, looks like, are companies that I think are well worth more than 32 million in market cap, even if they're riddled with like 80 or 90 million in debt, I think I saw. So that's something interesting. The volume's not too insane. You know, yeah, secured tel, they got the government, lots of long-term debt, but it's possible. Yeah, I like it. I like it right now. I think that this can go up because of the world we're living in now. So I'm going to do these every day. If you want to watch these videos before the opening bell or whenever I release them during the day, go to kenberryburn.com and you will find a way to, I guess, purchase the right or the ability to take a look at this information because I think it's going to be worth something. All right, we're out. Happy trading.